This is the first factor, this is the second factor. Log of 12. Now, what I'll do is, log of 12 can be written as log of 2 raised to the power 2 into 3. Why? Because 2 raised to the power 2 can be written as 4. And 4 into 3 is 12. And this is how I write multiplication. Many of you might write this as multiplication. But in order to differentiate it between multiplication and x, I would write this with 3 lines, 3 intersecting lines. Okay. So I'll just rub this and I'll start. Now over here in this video, I'll be showing some set of laws. Now these laws will help you a lot. Namely the first law, the second law, and the third law. And also in some parts, the sixth law. Okay, so this is a picture of Einstein, though it does not look like one. So over here, I'll be applying these laws and log 2 square into 3. Now, I'll be referring to namely these 3 laws. Let's take yellow. Okay. So I'll be referring to these 3 laws, and in this part of the question, I could write this part as I'll take this law. So log of m into n to the base a is equal to log of m to the base a plus log of n to the base a. And now what I'll do is I'll take this law and I'll apply it in this part of the question. So I could write this as log of 2 square plus log of 3. Now, many a times, most of you people's ratta is very good. But for those of you who find difficulty in learning such formulas, I would advise you to learn a simple mnemonic. Where there's addition, there's multiplication and vice versa. Where there's subtraction, there's division and vice versa. Remember only that much and you'll be good to go. Now, using the first formula, we have solved this part of the question. Further on, log 2 square. Log 2 square can be written as 2 log 2 plus log 3. Now, why can log 2 square be written as 2 log 2? According to the third law, I've taken the third law and I've written it over here. Now, what is the third law? Third law states log of m to the power n to the base a can be written as n into log of n to the base a. So, over here, there is written log 2 square. So, therefore, we'll take this example only. Log 2 square, we'll ignore the base. Log 2 square can be written as pronunciated as log of 2 to the base 2 the power square, or I'll write the base as 10, because in log questions where there's no base, we can assume it to be 10. Log of 2 to the base 10 to the power 2 can be written as 2 the power 2 into log of 2 to the base 10. Now, in some questions, even if you don't write the base, that is okay. Unless and until the question specifies that you have to solve a question which includes the base to be written. Now 2 log 2 plus log 3. What do we do further? Now comes these factors in play, the first factor and the second factor. The first factor, log 2 is equal to 0.3010. So I'll apply it in this place, in place of log 2. So I could write log 2 as 0.3010 plus log of 3. Now what is log of 3? In the second factor, log of 3 is equal to 0.4771. So log of 3 can be written as 0.4771. Okay. Now 2 into 0.3010 can be written as 0.6020 plus 0.4771, which is further on equal to 1.0791. So this is your final answer. Moving on. So log 1.2 can be written as log 12 upon 10. Now, previously I had said that where there's multiplication, there's plus and vice versa. Now we have this division. So where there's division, there's subtraction and vice versa. For those of you who want to memorize a formula, here you go. You could take a screenshot or you could note this down. For those of you whose, the memorizing quality is not that good, simply refer to it as subtraction. Where there's subtraction, there's division, vice versa, and where there's addition, there's multiplication, and vice versa. Now there's division here, so there's subtraction. Log of 12. Now over here, many times people could write this as log of 12 minus log of 10, but now we are not going to do that. Why? Because these numerator and denominator are divisible by 2. So I could write this as 6 divided by 5. Therefore, I could write this as log of 6 minus log of 5. Over here, I could write log 6 as log 3 into 2 minus log 5, which I could write that 1 minus log 2. Now, why should I write log 5 as 1 minus log 2? Now, the sixth law comes in place. In this video, only the first, second, third law will take place and the sixth law. Now, what does the sixth law state? Now, I'll clear those mess made over here a little. Okay. Log 5 is equal to log of 10 divided by 2 is equal to log 10 minus log 2, which is 1 minus log 2. Now, simplify this further. Log 5 can be written as 10 divided by 2 because 10 can be divided by 2. 1 2s are 2, 5 2s are 10. So therefore, 5 can be written as log 10 divided by 2. Where there is division, there's subtraction. So therefore, I could write this as log of 10 minus log 2. And log 10, you could write it as 1. Why? Because if we assume the base to be 10, because there's no base given, I could write this in exponential form as 10 raised to the power 1 is equal to 10, which is correct. Therefore, log 10 can be written as 1 minus log 2. We'll take this value, we'll apply it in this part of the question. Now, where there's multiplication, there's addition. So therefore, I could write this as log of, scroll down a bit, log of 3 plus log of 2 minus 1, and minus into minus is plus log 2. Now, all you have to do is you have to substitute the values. Now, over here, there's not much space, so I'll just rub this. I hope you have noted the questions down. So I'll just rub this part. Okay. So therefore, log 3 can be written as, we'll take the second factor, which states log 3 is equal to 0.4771 plus log 2, whose factor states that log 2 is equal to 0.3010 minus 1 plus log 2, which is equal to 0.3010. Therefore, I could rearrange it as 0.47. So over here, I'll just simplify it further. 0.4771 plus 0.3010. So over here, there are two 0.3010. So I can write this as minus 1. Now over here, I'll add these two decimals. So what I've done is I have solved this part of the question, the sub part, and I've gotten 1.0791 minus 1 subtracted by 1, which is equal to 0.0791, which would be a 5.0. For the second sub part of the 12th question. Moving on, 8b, the third sub part. Now, log 3.6 can be written as log of 36 divided by 10. 36 divided by 10 can be written as in terms of 2. 5 2s are 10 and 18 2s are 36. So therefore I could write this as log of 18 divided by 5. Now previously I have told that where there's division, there's subtraction by the mnemonic. For those of you who do not know or have difficulty memorizing formulas. Okay. So I could write 18 as log of log of 3 square into 2 minus log 5. Okay. So where there's multiplication, there will be addition. So I could write this as log of 3 square plus log of 2 minus log of 5. So I will just advise you that for all of those who are in hurry, I understand your hurry. But all I'll advise you viewers is that don't start giving decimal values, because just come to the final step where you could substitute easily all the factors and then you could substitute the values. Because if you start substituting the values in the first place, I know it can get confusing, but to prevent that confusion, come to the last step, make sure that all the values are in front of you so that they can be substituted by the respective factors and you'll be good to go. Now log 3 square, according to the third law, which states that log of m to the power n to the base a is equal to n into log of m to the power a. Now, I'll apply this law. I've given an example over here. I could advise you viewers to again take a screenshot, note this down. If you haven't done, please do so. I'll apply the third law and I'll apply in this part of the question. So I could write this as 2 log 3 plus log 2 minus log 5. Now over here, log 3, I could write this as 0.4771 plus log of 2, which I could write this as 0.3010. Why I'm writing all these values in brackets? So that I could be on the safe side. Minus log of 5, which can be written as 1 minus log 2. Now, many a times, most of you people, what you do is you will write this as minus 1 minus log 2 instead of minus bracket 1 minus log 2. Because if you write this as minus 1 minus log 2, and if you write it in brackets, if you open the brackets, so there'll be minus 1 that will become outside because minus and plus is minus. But minus and minus is plus. So there's a difference. And this step is correct, this is wrong. So therefore, you have to write this in brackets. Okay, so I'll drop this part. Okay, so I have dropped this part and we will move on forward. So I could write this as 0.9542. Now I solved the whole question, the last three steps. So I'll just make a recap. 2 into 0.4771 is equal to 0.9542 plus 0.3010, which is equal to 0.3010 minus 1, which will come outside as minus 1. Minus into minus is plus, so therefore plus 0.3010, which is a factor for log 2. Now over here, there are two 0.3010s over here. So I have multiplied them by 2 and I've gotten the answer as 0.6020. Now over here, I have added 0.9542 plus 0.6020 and I've subtracted that from minus 1 and I've gotten our final answer as 0.5562. Okay. Now over here, I've taken the space to solve log 15. So what I'll do is I'll rub all of this. Please note all of this or take a screenshot of it because I'll be rubbing this and in place I'll be solving log 15 over here. Okay. Okay. Now over here, log 15 can be written as log of 5 into 3. Okay. Now over here, where there's multiplication, there's addition. So I'll be applying the first law. So I could write this as log of 5 plus log of 3. Now over here, log of 5 can be written as 1 minus log 2 plus log 3. Now over here, I'll open the brackets because there's no sign awaiting outside from that. So I could write this as 1 minus log 2, which is 0.3010 plus log 3, which is 0.4771. So I'll solve this. 1 plus 0.4771, I'll solve the addition part first, is 1.4771 minus 0.3010. So therefore, this can be written as 1.1761, which will be a final answer for the fourth subpart. Okay, so let's move on now to our fifth subpart, log 25. Log 25 can be written as log 5 square. So I could write 5 square, log 5 square as 2 log 5. Why? Because according to the third law, which states log of m to the any power n to the base a is equal to n into log of m to the base a. So I'll be taking this formula, this law of logarithms, and I'll be applying in this part of the question. 2 log 5. Now 2 will be outside, 2 into log 5. Log 5 can be written as 1 minus log 2. And therefore I could write this as 2 minus log 2. So 2 into 1 minus log 2, which will be 2 minus 2 log 2. Okay. Now further on, I can just write this as log 2. So log 2 will be equal to 0.3010, which will be equal to 2 minus 0.6020, which will be equal to 1.3980, which will be a final answer for the fifth subpart. Now, moving on to our final subpart, the sixth subpart, 2 upon 3 log 8. Now, over here, they have given us a fraction, so don't worry. I'll just write the fraction as it is, and I'll change the color to, let's say, sky blue. Now, over here, 2 upon 3 into log 8. Now I could write log 8 as 2 into 2 into 2, which is 2 cube. 2 upon 3 log 2 cube. Now, according to the third law, I'll apply the third law and take the concept, the basic law, and I'll apply it in this part of the question. So log 2 cube, I could write this as 2 upon 3 into 3. So this is the bracket, this is not a modulus. So you'll study modulus in the further grades. 3 into log 2. Now over here, many of you might have some confusion, so I'll solve that. Now over here, there was written 2 upon 3 log 8. According to the third law, now this third law we have taken vice versa. N into log of n to the base a can be written as log of m to the power n to the base a. Now there's no base a, so I'll write it as log of m to the power n can be written as n into log of m and vice versa. Now in this part, there is a vice versa of the third law. 2 upon 3 log 8 can be written as log of 8 raised to power 2 upon 3. Now they are given the direct final answer to the log. So it is equal to 2 upon 3 log 8. I have written this in brackets. Further on, log 8 can be written as 2 cube. So therefore, log 2 cube can be written as 3 log 2. There's already a multiplication 2 upon 3 waiting outside. So 2 upon 3 will be multiplied by 3, which was previously the exponent for 2. So therefore, 3 and 3 will get cut, and all we are remaining is 2 into log 2, which is equal to 0.3010. Finally, 2 into 0.3010 can be written as 0.6020, which will be a final answer. Which brings us to the end of this lecture. I hope you guys enjoyed this lecture. Now, before you go, I would like to advise you viewers about something. My channel partner has made a series of beautiful videos and playlists on logarithmic laws. That is, these laws. He has given all the examples, all the solved examples, all the facts, the basic things that you need to know about these laws given over here. And he has explained everything detailed and beautifully. So I hope that you guys I advise you guys to I would recommend you guys to see, understand, and analyze all those videos given there, because I'll be taking some concepts from those playlists of logarithms or logarithmic series, and I'll be applying in my videos too. So please look at that playlist too. So I won't be taking any more of your time. Thank you. Bye.